Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to The Power of One. Today we're watching The Legend of Korra, Episode 5, The Metal Clan. Folks, thank you for joining us again for The Legend of Korra as we continue this journey through Book 3. Some of the setup that they've had going so far has been interesting. I'm still on the fence about how they have Tenzin reacting to the other airbenders. He does keep pushing the more traditional airbender culture without realizing that these people are coming from diverse cultures and he can't do that. He's like, yeah, if you come with us to learn, you gotta be a monk and a vegetarian and all this, and that's gotta stop. Other than that, I'm really enjoying like the kind of hints and subtle things about Zahir and things like that. I would very much like to get the background, the story on that group and see what happens. Really, we're still very early in the season, so a lot of this is still just plain setup. So I'm very excited to see where it's gonna go. So before we get started, make sure you've eaten something, drank something, take your meds. Self-care is best care, and let's get into the episode. Man, they're misusing Naga, because Furry Death Machine needs to be in every episode, just Furry Death Machining.
Another airbender. Finally, where are they?
A city called Zaofu, the home of the Metal Clan.
You know the place?
Never been, but I don't want you.
Oh, I don't buy that shit. Toph is the one that would have had to, like, completely back that. What a twat! What? Why are they suddenly turning
Wow.
Holy crap.
City made of metal.
That is impressive city. Very impressive city. Kind of the city of tomorrow.
Aren't you coming?
What's there to see? It's metal. Big whoop.
Yeah, they know her there. They know her there.
Here.
Why not?
I don't need to explain myself to you. Just do what I say.
Fine. You got it, Chief.
First thing out of my mouth walking out of that thing would be like, hey, Beifong's here! Wouldn't that be neat to pull that duty? What's your job? I'll run the elevator.
That statue honors the first metal bender, Half Beifong.
Yay, Toph.
Time to time, but years ago she left to wander the world in search of enlightenment. No one has seen her since.
I do wonder what's happened to Toph then. Because I would love to meet a Toph that just went to wander the world. Like, was just like, yeah, I'm off to seek enlightenment. No, she just wants to live. I guarantee that's what it was about.
They are rehearsing for a dance premiere next month.
That's amazing.
I would love to say hello.
Wait, you two know each other?
You're joking, right? Oh, Lin never told you about me.
Sister?
Why would she?
I'm Lin's sister.
Hence why Beifong doesn't want to go out there. But
Ask her. I've tried.
Oh, don't put that on me. You're the one who tore our family apart.
And you've done a bang-up job keeping it that way.
You haven't changed.
Tore the family apart.
We can stand here arguing about the past all day, but that's not the reason the Avatar came here. My daughter is thrilled to meet.
I mean, it's interesting that Beifong, that Toph had kids with two different dads. She honestly seemed the type that would have just stuck with one. So I'm curious what happened.
It's not a banana. It was inspired by harmonic convergence. It represents the dawning of a new age. Obviously. Oh, yeah, no, I could...
Artistic type. Got it.
Opal. That's a beautiful name.
Thanks.
I'm Bolin.
Opal, but you already knew that.
She would be perfect for Bolin. They'd both be ridiculously awkward.
Abduct you is your Aunt Lin.
Really? I've always wanted to meet you. My mom has told me so many stories about you.
I'm sure she has.
Fuck off, twat. Relax.
Concerned about security, don't be. This is the safest city in the world. Now I'll see you all at dinner, and come hungry. My chef will blow the taste buds right out of your mouth.
Now I'm curious why it's the safest place in the world.
The problem with your sister? She seems nice. Come on, we can stay a little while.
No, seriously, I need to know why you have such an issue with your sister. Oh, they rebuilt it.
Now that man's sweet.
A student is...
That man's a plant.
That's unfortunate. I was really looking forward to meeting her.
Oh.
Tonight, for your dining pleasure, I present a seared wild...
Wow.
Husband's projects.
5 kids, what a nightmare.
No, my children are a blessing.
Yeah, Mom used to say that too, but she never meant it.
What?
Fought against a dangerous revolution, became a mover star, and now I'm helping the Avatar rebuild a whole nation.
Wow, your life sounds so...
He didn't even throw in there. I've been to the spirit realm and whooped somebody's ass. Was briefly engaged to a psychopathic waterbender.
Side.
Hey everyone, my little sister is an expert on world affairs now.
You want to talk about what's really bugging you? Because I'm right here.
Do it.
That doesn't mean he should pay for it the rest of his life. My chef was a pirate, but now he's a culinary master. People change.
You haven't.
Oh. At this point, I'm just starting to get sick of Lin. We need answers, or I'm just going to write her off. Seriously, this is...
Maybe you're right, bro. Maybe Opal is Bolin material.
Christopher Reeve curl.
Yeah!
You know, before I built this city, there was nothing here.
But did you build it on rock and roll? That's what matters.
Of us knew our fathers, and Toph was always busy being chief of police. Because Mom grew up in such a strict house, she gave us all the freedom in the...
Oh, neither of them knew their dads. Okay, so it was just a Toph slept with someone got pregnant thing. That seems a bit more like Toph.
It sounds like you've created the perfect life here.
Almost. I've always wanted Lin to be a part of it, but I gave up hope long ago of her ever coming around.
But none of that is really explained why you guys have issues. Like, yeah, okay, Mom didn't really agree with you guys, but why are the two sisters at odds?
Ow, you're really blowing me away with your airbending.
Wow, Bolin trying to be smooth.
Who said I liked you?
Oh no, but I thought Mako said...
Just kidding. But do me a favor and stop trying.
See? She'll be perfect for him.
Stop trying so much. Just be yourself.
Huh, be myself. Yeah, I guess I could give that a shot.
It's such a new thing.
Through those gates like a natural. Where did you say you were from?
A small village up north. You've probably never heard of it.
Yeah, she's onto him.
Zahir.
Oh, okay, so she recognized him. Was she part of the original thing? She is a badass.
I won't be joining you at the Northern Air Temple. I'm afraid I have other plans.
I dig that he using like the styles they gave Aang in the original show just to be a complete badass.
Sorry, did I say something wrong?
Get out!
I understand if it's like animosity over not having a family of her own or anything like that, but they're just portraying her as a twat. Yeah, okay, I guess she's crying, but it's not enough to garner sympathy for how she's been acting. Okay, so I am severely disliking Lin Beifong. I get there's something in the history that has Lin reacting the way it is. You know, that she is bitter because she didn't have a family following in Toph's footsteps. I get that, and from what the other sister said, Toph wasn't thrilled that she followed in her footsteps. But regardless, there is only so much that you can portray the embittered character before people just start hating her and aren't going to fall back into the sympathy part of this story. So we'll see. I hope they redeem just the character in general, but right now I'm almost giving up on her. I mean, yeah, they in first season they portrayed her as badass, stoic, but understanding. Second season just went off the rails, but that was with everybody. And now they doubled down on the embattled and bitter, and it's like, okay, yeah, I'm done with you. Other than that, like, I can never remember her name. Tenzin's sister is a badass. Like, she, as soon as she recognized it here, she just went to town. And I was impressed. Very impressed. So I am really glad for that one. I was waiting for during that fight, like after the airbender guards got taken down, that the students were just gonna rush out and overpower him, so to speak. Just from sheer numbers. I thought that would have been pretty awesome, but I get him just beating her down and being like, I'm outie, deuces. So we shall see what comes after this. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of reconciliation with the Beifong family, but yeah, like after watching her reaction to her niece, I, I, I'm not sure I'll care enough. It will have to be awfully fucking moving. So here's hoping, but you know, it's a thing. So, folks, thank you for joining me for this episode. Please take care of yourselves. As I mentioned in a previous video, things, while the holidays are over, can still be rough for people. Make sure to be mindful of yourself, check in on others, and in essence, just use your power to help change the world around you. You are a power. I am a power, and together we are the power of one. One power that can move forward and change things for the better. Thank you, folks, and I'll catch you in the next one.